the strength in your silence is driving them to wonder even more about the mystery of your presence. As a result, you're being moved to the front of the line. Hold the line. Health, wellness, and longevity beam from you. They will see you, and each time yearning inside. To beg you to stay in their lives. You're not a negative person. You have a great heart, a sense of humor, and you continue to shock the people. The bandwidths, however, are unmoved. But that's neither here nor there, as that just means that you are on the frequency where the divine has placed you as you completely changed your life. And as a result, your lineage, your bloodline, will birth future prophets. And the beauty and the peace that is restored is the reward as we come together to achieve all of it. There is also someone losing their mind but not showing face about how far they've gone with their bag of tricks that turned out to be ineffective. This is low frequency energy. They want spirit warriors like you to fall away. For some of you, they could be encouraging you to connect with them in ways that wouldn't typically seem appropriate. Because they want a Godhead connection and lineage. And when you do not comply, they slander you. And move others with their words. Sending blocks so that they can play the hero of the day when expecting your knees to buckle. Your spot is still reserved. This is from 2022, February. Big changes in your destiny. Those who believe they used to know you are frustrated and have major concerns about their days ahead. They are coming your way, ready to knock down doors and wreck your entire family. But the realist of the matter is it takes two to tango on either side of the coin, which makes us responsible and accountable. All you had to do was be open and honest. Nobody would be blindsided if you would have just said what you were guided to say. And you kept silent because you were told that that is your job. To just sit there and be quiet and observe. We're simply done paying others karmic debts, knowing that the biggest challenges in life were made for us. However, there are some battles in life that would never be necessary if we would just be extremely clear and transparent, as well as the ability to demonstrate boundaries daily in full reciprocity. They are principalities, beloveds. Not some person you turn into with your morning coffee, or a kindred spirit you connect with later on. These are principalities that want our energy and to sync our emotions. They will appear to you in the form of your greatest desires, fantasies. But warriors understand the truest wealth and freedom of this life will come not from the things we possess or how we look, as they are attached to our arm, but our abilities to open to each new moment. True sovereignty and possession are actually quite the opposite. So the constant need to be dominant and controlling towards others will never free you, let alone trying to play the rescuer of others who have zero interest in rescuing themselves in this moment. What leader and warrior can be free if the people suffer? The lottery has fallen, and it may require saying no to many things. Or else be the creature teachers who became a patron saint of the animal kingdom, martyred in their place in order for the lottery to be fulfilled. Making sacrifice in our lives does not need to appear literally, especially in the form of being unalive. Through some sacrifices, there are noble gifts. One being that we will no longer be hunted ever again. We have been spared, beloveds. We have been spared regardless of upcoming challenges, because we are unlearning so much in order to be fitted with our own new set of spiritual armor. Nectar protected and reinforced by the hedge of Archangel Michael. His sword and shield are also noble gifts to us for taking the time to do the innermost work, even as we have been surrounded by doubters, liars, naysayers, defamers, slanderers, and the dangers and the fears that they cultivate. Archangel Raphael has spared us with healing and protection. Allow me to remind you that Raphi cannot stand vulgarity, fornications, or any other form of filth, none of which would be rewarded but rebuked, creating delays in your next ascension and assignment, which is okay. It's not a matter of right or wrong. It's a matter of where you are in your assignment and where you will continue to be when you are not in alignment. And there is no real peace unless it's extended to all. True leaders and warriors, we live on, we caring more wisely, for all things. Even if we decide it is not our best interest to keep the company of all things, compassionate ones. You cannot be domineering and controlling and empathic as your lack of compassion will block long-term blessings. You may see short-term blessings, but they will remain short-lived. The great I Am is watching every move, and they are about to shake things up a bit. You will know, because you will feel in some way that our season has changed. I hear a strong voice saying, some of our oppressors had a pretty cushy 2022 after they snuck into your attic and robbed you. A tall man with a bit of a belly stuffing his pockets hastily with handfuls of your life savings. He had a couple of helpers in his mission, but for some reason their image has been cleared. But Great I Am says the only reason they met their goals was because they took what was yours. And the divine sees all. They will be reprimanded in spiritual court for it. And it's coming. I'm hearing it was gifted early as a reset, a chance to start over with clean hands, and now their heart and hands have been soiled. We need to realize we cannot stop the mind by using the mind. We have to transcend the mind and its illusions. We don't always have the capacity to see that thoughts are just happening. Like, why are we even thinking about this? We are not thinking our own thoughts, but we aren't seeing that truth in our direct experiences. We are awareness that allows everything to exist, and everything exists within us. Just notice what is left when you don't think about it, and be here, as it is extremely important to combat those mental attacks. If you are the awareness of what's happening, how can it be happening to you? You cannot be the body because the body exists within you. The body is a creation of the ego, the mind, but it isn't what we truly are. It's literally the mind going up against the mind. And as soon as we start giving it too much attention, it literally turns into a reel of mind over mind over mind over mind over mind. There is no doing involved in being. It is effortless. And we don't have to try to be aware of thoughts. We already are. We are already aware, because it is who you truly are, and can as effortlessly allow the mind to flip out, knowing we are formless, everywhere and nowhere at the same time. The thoughts are meaningless until we grow attached to them, and even then, they are not our own. Dear source of all that is, was, and will ever be, I thank you today and each and every day for all that you do and all that you do through me. Call upon you at this time for protection and guidance for the collective. Surround them in your light of protection throughout their day. Be at their side and guide their words and actions to come from a place of love. Please clear their energy and vibration completely of negative thoughts and beliefs, releasing fears and self-limiting beliefs. Help them to fully and completely experience love, light, and joy that is present in every moment, and guide their path for their highest and greatest good. So it is. So it is. So it is. It is 10:48 a.m. where we are, so I am going to look up 1048 as an angel number. A sign of progress and growth, as well as representing the power of manifestation and creation. A message from your angels that they are supporting you and guiding you towards success in all aspects of your life. May also indicate that you need to focus on your spiritual path and trusting your abilities to achieve your life goals, which means handing over all material relationships and matters over to the great I am, source of all that is, was, and will ever be. Your angels are encouraging you to focus on creating positive outcomes in your life. You are on your spiritual path. And being asked that you trust in the universe and have faith that everything will work out. Our angels want us to stay positive and maintain a connection with our higher self, as this will lead us towards spiritual growth. In terms of love, it's a sign that stability and security are on the horizon. The importance of hard work and dedication in relationships, reminding us to stay focused on building a solid foundation with our connections. It may also indicate that new love is around the corner, leading towards a harmonious and fulfilling relationship. In terms of career, abundance, and financial progress, but again, we're being guided to hand over all material relationships and matters over to the higher power. Stay focused on your goals. Work hard and trust that success will follow. Your angels want you to have faith in yourself and your abilities, as this will lead to even career growth. If you are on a twin flame journey, this represents the power of manifestation and creation, reminding you to stay focused on your shared goals and trust in the universe to bring you together. Your angels are encouraging you to keep the faith and stay positive, as this will lead you towards a deeper connection. It can also have a negative meaning if you ignore your spiritual path and fail to trust in the universe. If you find yourself struggling or feeling lost, or feeling ditched like I do when people are bored with playing in your energy, focus on your spiritual growth. Connect with your higher self to find clarity and direction. This is a powerful reminder of the importance of hard work and determination. Staying focused on our goals, maintaining a positive attitude, and believe me, I know it's not easy. Especially when these principalities are attaching themselves to the ones you lean on more often than most others. Trust that the universe will guide us towards success in all areas of our lives. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to tap into the steampunk. This is a pocket deck. This deck is not only reliable, it has actually assisted me in closing cases. Yeah, you heard that right. Where's the proof? That's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. Source, great I am. What messages do we have for the collective who have had similar experiences? Who may be feeling a little lost and having difficulty maintaining a positive attitude, as it is not bitterness that was governing them, but pain and exhaustion from said hard work and dedication. We have the Five of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. The days of being ditched, abandoned, and left out in the cold are over. They're over. They're over. We're being guided towards our safety, our salvation. Kindred spirits, like-minded and of sustenance. Some of them, oops, may even look a little like this. Now I have the song Broken Glass going through my head. No more. No more walking on broken glass is what I just heard. And as I picked up the deck, to clean behind myself and make space, the Five of Swords fell to the floor in reverse. No more losing sleep. Oh, excuse me, that is the Four of Swords. Wow, I should have known by the image. Interestingly enough, going off of the image, I still read it correctly. I don't even know why I'm so surprised. Maybe because if I didn't already understand that self-esteem is a lie, I would be crushed. Just like that glass. This is the end of a stressful period for us. We have been focused on healing. But with it being in reverse, still feeling a bit exhausted. But the good news of it all, 3113 on the timer as I said that, wow, is we're finally finding the strength to either get through it or get out of it. You're ready to speak on what has brought about your anxiety and worries. Taking better care of yourselves. And since this card wanted to show itself a little bit ago, we're going to share on it. The Chariot behind the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is, we were meant to see it. And what I'm seeing uncertainty as I just went to go deeper and my mind drew a blank. I don't just think, I know that this is a message that we're not supposed to know everything. We're not supposed to understand everything. I see a lot of discipline. Someone who is becoming more optimistic or being guided to become more optimistic. Going from that Five of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles, it was like, I have to switch this up now for it to make more sense. Hold on. The days of losing sleep and feeling left out in the cold are clearly over. Doing a bit more deeper drinking, so to speak, going deeper. Instead of looking externally. It's like you knew you were going to have to turn around and go back the other direction and go within. It looks as though she's exiting the stage. But it appears more like she's been traveling through the harshest of conditions, living through the harshest of conditions. He or she. This is you going within. And with the red, it's starting at the root. Starting with source. So we have discipline and self-discipline both on the table. Your energy and your motivation is beginning to increase. And if you haven't already, if it isn't already occurring, very soon, not only are we moving away from the sleepless nights and feeling left out in the cold, we're overcoming challenges. Practicing the ability to be able to see both sides. And we are protected. We are protected by the red and the blue. I took the weekend off so that I could calm myself and get grounded. And even I have to be more clear at times about our missions. And continue to be firm, but also kind with others. This is going to be a long one today. Because I've been bottled up for 2 days. Advice for the collective on how we move forward from here. So we just went from the 5 to the page to the Knight. Upgrades. Continue doing the work. Continue doing the work. I was just saying that we were regaining our motivation, and there it is. Some of you may be traveling for business just to get your mind off of whatever it was that was hindering you. Taking action the best ways that you know how to continue striving forward and honoring your commitments. Working on your attention for detail. We have a guardian angel in our midst. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Cups. Also in reverse. This is going to bring in some changes that are going to require a certain level of tolerance being able to step out of that comfort zone and leave the past behind. Not just the past, but any distraction from your soul's journey and your soul's path. This can also mean that some disconnections are also going to occur, whether you're leaving a job or a relationship. For some of you, the painfulness of the situations is much more to bear than the pain of change. You're tired, utterly exhausted. I get it. I wouldn't know why. Note the sarcasm. For some of you, you've actually been dealing with actual attacks. And not just principalities. Dealing with other people's melodrama as they claim to be all-seeing and all-knowing themselves. But they can't even see the truth of their own heart, let alone the truth of yours. And if they were truly tapped in, they would know. What wonderful things Source has bestowed. And instead of seeing bitterness, they will see sadness. But also relief. Being guided to no longer put limits on yourself, but also don't follow the train wreck path of others who even openly and verbally put limits on you. Don't underestimate others, because once you allow them to play around in your energy, this is what happens. Source is saying if you don't accept this new beginning being offered to you, this is going to continue to occur. Tower moments. So the advice is to continue to have faith in yourself. And don't lose faith in others either over a bag of party tricks. You have every reason to believe in your dreams and look to your future with excitement. Brighter times are ahead, and you're being guided to know that you are safe to make new plans. Plans for the long haul. Divert your attention away from the distractions and towards what you can trust and follow as your intuitions. With the Two of Swords in the reverse at the bottom, you're no longer pretending there isn't a problem or an issue. Working through those emotions and thoughts, but also being more careful who you allow in your sacred space or anywhere in your bubble. If it doesn't feel like sunshine, I don't want it either. There's some significance in these sunflowers as I've been seeing them a lot lately. Sunflowers are a spiritual totem for 1111. Seers, They represent a community of thousands working together for collective healing. You are not alone. Reach out. In the center of these flowers, the youngest would be in the middle and the eldest on the outside. All members belong to the tribe. Everyone is equal. Everything we need for success is within us. Follow the light, hence the name sunflower. The sunflowers who stand out. The seeds of a sunflower also tell the story of boundaries. Fair energy exchange. And what may to some feel like a sudden welcome. Welcome home. These sours. Somebody's being sour right now, and it isn't me. Flowers are a sacred symbol for celebrating vulnerability, self-truth, and reaching potential. The sunflower in particular has a 43/7 vibration, the same as the words, I love you. And the crown chakra, a center of self-respect and divinity, raising standards. And interestingly enough, sunflowers are even used to clean up pollution and radiation. These flowers can stand the test of time, beloveds. And so can we. We can grow tall and strong even in adverse conditions, making these flowers also a symbol of longevity and resilience, enlightenment, awakening, personal growth, and that we do have the opportunity to bring our positivity and offer joy into other people's lives. Loyalty, adoration, extended and received. And right now, that is our mission. Be a happy flower and the perfect bloom for a summer flower delivery to brighten someone else's mood. See where it takes you. And with the soul of a sunflower, faithfulness, spiritual knowledge, and the desire to seek light and truth, as devoted, happy, and vital souls. Thank you so very much for tuning in to this video. I'm going to go ahead and get to work on Monday manifestation shorts and videos from here. So be looking out for those Manifestation Monday shorts. I would give it about an hour. Thank you so very much for tuning in, beloveds. I hope these messages find you well. Brightest blessings.